before because of what?
Okay. All right. The first time he did
The chomp.
The chomp, yeah. It didn't kill me simply because he had it out for a single frame longer. If you, for most charge attacks, like even Roy's, if you fully charge it, it's strong, yeah. But if you do a frame before it's fully charged, it's like super strong. Like Corrin's is like almost like it's like 1.5 the strength of. Like
Why is that a
chomp.
mechanic?
I don't know, dude. I mean, Dunk Dong has the 9-line.
I don't
it's
get
very
it.
Similar to that. I don't understand it either, but it exists.
That makes me angry.
I mean, it kind of rewards them being frame perfect, which is kind of nice. It's good that you have an option like that, but it's a little powerful. Like, it
Yeah.
if he got it the first lock, he would have killed me, no doubt about it. Like, I was scared. I was like, oh my god, is he actually going to time it correctly? But thankfully, he mistimed it by a single frame.
That's dumb.
Yeah, that would have been the deciding stock, I think. Because he's playing
No, that
really
was definitely
super
the deciding stock. Because I've been saying this the whole day. Vivid's been doing a really good job at creating like an imaginary bubble around him.
Yeah.
Saying like, hey,
You
I
can't
can
come
pin
here.
you,
Yeah.
and like, if I pin, it's safe.
Yeah, that's a very smart analogy. That's kind of how he is playing. Fortunately, nothing to do there. Like, his character
Yeah.
literally just can't do anything in that position.
And Corrin isn't really a good job. Like, Corrin doesn't really do a good job at gimping off stage against Bad.
Yeah, she really doesn't, unfortunately. She just runs off like, fair,
like,
nair.
yeah.
Like, none of it does a good job.
And Corrin actually has to work for these kills.
So, Insta-ping, don't forget. You know. See that? He had the full charge one, which barely almost killed.
That's a weird mechanic. Like,
It's a very odd mechanic for them to incorporate, but I don't necessarily mind it too much because it's like it rewards you for frame perfectness. I think the 9-wind is crazy stupid, but the thing about the 9-wind is like you lose the invincibility you get from the fully charged one. So when you do the monkey punch, whatever it's called, you don't have invincibility anymore because usually a full one has invincibility.
All right.
But that one it doesn't, but it rewards you super much, and you also have to time it super well. It's so hard to get the 9-wind.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's pretty silly. Though it can kill you like at 40, opposed to Donkey Kong's like 80% kill on that kills. Yeah, no, I'm watching the Switch right now. I knew that.
Adam told me that I'm watching it too.
Yeah.
He told me I didn't have to pay for it yet, so like I don't have the money in my bank account.
But you didn't pay for it yet? I thought you did have.
He said it doesn't. The money.
Ooh, that was a really good
Yeah.
call out. Unfortunate for Vivid, but that's what happens when a lot of people shield at ledge against Cloud. It's very like
right there, that match Sync was smart with his cross slashes. Like before, he was just kind of throwing them out.
Yeah, like against Gonzo with the first game, he just literally just ran back and forth,
Yeah.
cross slash. I was like, but is there a thought process behind it? You need to have one.
I mean, the
behind
problem with that whole set was Gons just kept double air dodging like every
yeah,
time.
I
I
know.
was like,
It's a bad habit of his, and he still hasn't lost it after all this time. It's gonna hold him back.
like everyone has a bad habit, but like
Yeah.
controlling the bad habits is what you got to do.
And we tell him, you need to take the advice well. That's the big concern here. Anyways, to this match, now we got good old Cloud versus Corrin. CC top tiers. Let's just see how they do.
Do you think this matchup's even?
I think it might be even. I think Cloud probably would win it a little bit, if anything. Because Cloud's still really good, you know? And he has that edge guard on Corrin that not a lot of characters can do.
Yeah.
Like, characters that can edge guard Corrin, Luigi can down B, and that's all I know.
That was a weird tech.
Yeah, it was a tech cancel where if you tech on the edge of the stage, you just cancel it and you fall down.
That's weird.
It is
Like I
weird.
know, like I know that happens on like Battlefield, but I've never seen it happen like that on the Smashville platform.
Good up airs. Could have followed up a little bit more. The big thing is he's committing to these options to punish landings, but he's just not choosing the right ones.
That'd have been the same exact way he took the first stock.
Yeah, I mean, when you have limit, it's worth a shot. If she dies at 70, like, it's stupid.
Yeah. Probably earlier than 70.
I'm very glad to see Vivid actually like mixing up his pins better. Because remember last time I played against him, he literally just kept jump pinning, and I was like, all right, well, guess what?
Ooh, that was a good footstool.
That was a good footstool. Oh, there's
Banded Vivid taunt.
Lance Davis. But yeah, a really good thing about it is before we played, like, he usually would always jump out of pin because he felt unsafe. And I was like, all right, free damage. But now he's going back and forth, making me guess, and it's really hard to react to.
Yeah, no, like Diddy Kong is a little bit slower than Cloud.
Yeah.
So Cloud has a little bit of an easier time reacting to it, but it's still like...
And the thing about Diddy reacting to it, Cloud has a dash attack to react to it. Diddy doesn't. He might have a banana, which is great, but
his dash attack's bad.
Yeah. That was a kind of smart option. I understand what he's trying to do, but...
It's a good get off me button, but like, he still got
now he has
punished
no
for
jump,
it.
so he's dead. Not like this.
This was good.
Her windscreen looks disgusting.
What?
Her windscreen looks disgusting.
Yeah, the angle of it's really weird.
Yeah, she just looks like low poly too.
They need to take one Fire Emblem character out of this game. And not Lucina.
I was going to say Lucina. But then I like all the Fire Emblem characters. Corrin, I could take away, but I like that she's a unique and different character. Like, she has a lot of
I'm just mad. I'm just mad about Corrin. They could have done so many better characters.
I wouldn't have mind Corrin if they added another character to make up for it, really.
Yeah.
That's my complaint.
They were just kind of dash dancing around each other for a second.
Yeah,
there.
it's becoming more relevant in this game, which is nice to see. But people have to understand that once you start foxtrotting, you're stuck in lags. You can't shield out of a dash. The way to punish that is like just run up and hit him.
Do you think step dashing is going to be relevant?
Not super much, but like it'll be as relevant as my monkey flip crawlbacks.
All right.
So it's like really unique and kind of cool, but like very inconsistent. You have to work with it super, super well.
All right. Because I know a lot of characters have like a step dash. It's just...
Oh, that should be death. Yeah, that was kind of a good like frame trap. Ledge trap.
I think footstools are going to become like way more important within the next year.
Yeah, I think they can be. Like footstool at ledge takes away their jump if they ever want to jump, which is really cool.
I just think in general, like people are figuring out like crazy footstool setups. And they just... It's such a good way to rack up percent and guarantee kills.
This is looking like a sweep by him on this.
Yeah. He's kind of got the read on him. I'm surprised he just didn't go off it there. Like, I know, obviously, it's a risky move, but, like, that's something Vivid does a lot, is just go for, like, risky moves.
Yeah, it's good. His character is risk-inducing. Like, you see how much pressure she causes? If it's risky, they're going to be scared to, like, call it out or try to punish it because you see her bubble, how threatening it is. That was a good wave.
Sync's been really capitalizing on up smashes.
Yeah, up smash is really good as Cloud. Alright, we're getting a good old... God, he dropped that. Corrin even wasted her jump, too. That's unfortunate.
And this is still totally doable because Sync has limit.
Yeah.
He just needs to get, like...
I'd say Corrin off stage, you can do it. Oh, he
yeah.
messed up his jump there. That's unfortunate.
This is probably the limit gone.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was silly. Like, as soon as I saw him, like, where'd he go? I was like, uh-oh. Because that thing kills if you actually get stunned.
Yeah. That has a lot of knockback for no reason.
Yeah, I don't think it necessarily should. It should just be like Zero Suits where it has set knockback.
Yeah.
That's it.
That thing scales really hard.
And it's really fast. Charge it's fast.
And it's
fast.
big.
It's big.
It's as big as Samus's charge shot, if not slightly bigger.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? What? For what reason? Like, y'all crazy.
1, go!
Thunder fail. Let's go.
Vivid was impressed with how you changed the names on the mod pack. I'm like, you didn't do that.
Change the names of the mod pack?
For like the songs.
Oh, I did do that, yeah. Because normally the songs don't even match the songs.
Yeah.
Well, I want to learn how to change it. I'm still like kind of relying on Vivid to make mod packs, but I think I should learn my own.
You definitely should learn. It's definitely something like...
But the Switch version will get rid of mods.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because this is going to become like the fun, silly melee like mod that we're going to use.
You're right. That was a very good non-finish jab. I would have ran up with finishing touchdown. I don't know why he did that.
I feel like FD wasn't really a good option for Sync.
They both struggle landing, but I think Cloud has the better options, so it was okay.
But I feel like last match, Sync was the one having trouble landing.
That is true. Those platforms do help. Oh, what? That's really...
He had
odd.
to jump too.
He did?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Well, that sucks.
That just really sank in how bad Corn's recovery actually is.
Yeah, it's a really low tier recovery. It's a good flaw for the character to have, though.
Yeah.
considering her tools.
Wow.
Ooh, wow,
He had the
that's-
right idea.
Yeah, he had a very strong idea there, and unfortunately, he just gets like, moving cloud. Man. Ooh, yeah, he's forcing him off the stage. He could have got a better punish though, because he knew he was gonna air dodge. Oh, that was dumb.
That's the scariest thing on the ledge is like when you're both just spot dodging, doing things. It's like who's gonna hit who first.
He should roll. No, now he's dead.
This is how their sets have been though. Like the last time they did this, it's literally been like one person takes the first stock, kind of snowballs, and then the other one's behind, and then it comes like to a close end.
These characters are very snowball-like. It's hard to fight against them. Especially the sword characters in general are like that. Once you get the stock, it's like, alright, I got a sword, what are you gonna do?
Sing's a very momentum-based like player
Yeah,
too.
you can tell right now is not a good time. He didn't get a single string off the stock so far, and it's just like, what do you do?
Oh, that was a finishing touch right there. And
Yeah, it was a Texas swing. Oh, he's dead. All right,
Yeah.
now we'll go game 5. That's good. Good to see. Hopefully he doesn't get gimped, because I literally see Sing get gimped every single game 5 set. Literally the first stock, I'm like, wow,
You're
that
right.
really sucks.
Survival.
Where'd Gons go?
He's outside, probably sitting in his car. Actually, no, he didn't drive anyway. I don't know.
3, 2,
Ah, yes, it's a great song. This is a great song for Corn, too, because it's from our game. So this is like Corn, this is Vivid's theme. He's
Yeah, I
got-
wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know. you wouldn't. It's a pretty good game, honestly. Very solid. Anyways, to this match.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. But, like, what are you going to do at this percent? Like, you're just going to up air him after you break his shield.
I don't think this was a good pick for Vivid.
You know, it might not have been, but it's not like she doesn't have strong strings of herself. He just needs to make sure he doesn't think about the fact that he's at this percent and that he can do the same thing. Because he has nothing to be scared of right now until Limit is on deck. And Limit is not on deck, so
But it's about to be.
it's about to be if Sing was a little smart enough to just camp it. Yes, yes. That was smart.
yeah.
Alright, that was very smart too, but he needs to recognize that back air is literally just cross. Ooh, now he might die for it again. Very
See,
unfortunate position. He should.
I feel like now that it's game 5, Sing's gonna get into that very, very nervous mentality. Like he's like, all right, I need to kill him as fast as possible.
Nah, dude.
Take a
If you
lead.
need to wait the timer out, wait the timer out.
I learned that today. Yeah.
Yes, there we go. Very good out of shield option. It's looking like it's going in Sing's favor right now, but Corrin is definitely not a character to count out and come back. She's got a lot of good tools for this. Got to make sure.
It's just
shield
one tipper
properly.
away.
Yeah, he's just a tipper away, or like 5 more pins away. That move is actually pretty weak. With no rage coupled with the 2, it's like, what's going on? Oh god. He needs to focus on this extra credit though.
Yeah.
Landing is not the scary thing; it's extra credit. This
Sing's also approaching it, which I feel like he just
he could just sit back, not charge the limit necessarily, but like,
just play a bait.
no,
Like
that's unfortunate for Vivid. He didn't get the instant hit.
yeah, he waited
That
too
was a
long.
very smart wait for Corrin and unfortunate for Sing.
Like Sing's just playing super aggro now. I mean, like
Now he feels a lot more comfortable. I mean, he didn't feel as comfortable because now he knows if he gets punished, it won't be that dire. But before, he let the stress get to him that he's in kill percent. You really can't play like that. If you're in kill percent, be cautious, but still play your heart out. Similar to his tag. Literally just chill, don't forget. That's most important here.
oh, that could have been a really good string.
That was
up
going to be a
Vivid.
really good string, but unfortunately the iframe saved.
Ooh.
Good call out there, but
That's it.
That's not it yet.
And that's
Oh
it.
wow, that's
that was
ridiculously
convincing.
Jesus Christ! All right, well I guess I'll be playing now, guys. God's coming back.